The title of the statute is the Growth Management Act, and if you're in a high growth region like Central Puget Sound, what you're doing is struggling to manage the growth you have. But many other parts of the state are not struggling to manage growth, they're struggling to manage to grow. They're interested in retaining population, increasing investment in economic prosperity in their parts of the state. The Growth Management Act was adopted in 1990, and although it's been amended incrementally over the decades, there never has been a look at the whole statute. The legislature's asked us to facilitate a process to help people tell us what's worked well, what's not worked well, what might work better to be ready for the next 25 years. From the preliminary conversations we've had with people around the state, one of the things they've observed is that the state is really a state made up of many regions. Different geographies, different topographies, different economic and even social geographies. So there are different circumstances, different priorities, different aspirations, depending on where you are. A major part of the roadmap to the future is to ask the people of the state, what do they want? What's important to them? So to do this, we've designed a process where we're going to go across the state to 25 different locations and have 2 workshops in each of those regions. One of the workshops will be with elected officials, cities, counties, and state legislative leaders. And the other workshop will be with a cross-section of people from that region who will represent a different range of perspectives, experiences, and opinions. The questions that we'll ask at these workshops will really be, I think, of 2 kinds. The first one is the aspirational, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What's the destination for your future, for the roadmap to lead you to? The second range of questions really gets to how do we get there? What is the framework of state laws, institutions, and policies? How well do they lead us to where the destination is? How well don't they? How might they be revised or clarified to get us to the future that people decide is important here? At the end of the process, we will have information from all of these workshops, as well as information from interviews we'll be doing with different interest groups, probably 36 interest groups that will sit down and ask many of the same questions. Those interest groups probably will have a more detailed understanding of the mechanics of statute, be more versed in what they think does and doesn't work in the law. We'll take both those kinds of inputs. We're doing some research as well through our university partners. We'll put all of that information together and start to describe what we're hearing as patterns and what a future vision for the future for the state might be, as well as areas of agreement that we may hear on what changes or improvements might be appropriate, again, to move us toward that preferred future.